Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is part 4. We are going to be going through every single game left in the entire bracket except for the Super Bowl. That will be its own separate part because that game will be 2-minute quarters and it'll be more the gameplay instead of the highlights. Maybe like some edits here and there. But we are going to be getting the semifinals of each bracket done. So basically the quarterfinals, the entire thing. And then the finale in each of the brackets, which is basically the semifinals. And then we get to the Super Bowl. I hope you guys are going to enjoy this one. And let's get into it. On the first play of the game, the Texans are able to get through, make an incredible catch over two guys. A 45-yard game. What a start for the Texans. The Texans just scored a touchdown. I couldn't put it in because the low battery thing was in the way of the touchdown that was thrown. So there it is. Texans score 8-0. And then the Colts end up throwing this interception, and the Texans will have it starting the second quarter. And the Texans are going to throw this dot straight to the wide receiver. He's going to make it in the end zone. Texans up 16-0. With 9 seconds left, the Colts are going to get this pass off. Can he dive right at the 1 second mark? Yes, he can. And the Colts are going to attempt a field goal. Can they convert? Yes, they can. 16-3. Doink off the crossbar at the half. To start the fourth quarter off, the Colts are going to get into the end zone, and it is going to be a 5-point game. The Texans 17 yards away from the end zone throw an interception, and the Colts have a chance to score a touchdown and win the game. And the Colts, their chances go down the drain as they throw an interception straight to the Texans, and the Texans are going to win this game 16-11. Here is the updated bracket. On the Chargers' first play of the ball game, they end up throwing an interception, and the Bills, in really good field position, have a chance to strike first without even starting first in just like 20 seconds. And they end up doing so as Buffalo gets into the end zone, and they are going to be up a touchdown early on without even starting, 8-0. And the Chargers are finally ready to put up a fight as what should have been not even a first down turns into this. He gets across midfield, down to the 40. Look at that blocking. He can make it all the way. And he is tackled at the 15 after a 63-yard gain. The blocking was crazy, and he was dodging all the tackles, and then he throws a pick six. He throws a pick six, and now the Bills are going to be up a lot. And there's still 30 seconds left in the first half. Yep, this is a bad spot if you're a Chargers fan. And when 3 seconds left, the Chargers are going to attempt a 39-yard field goal, and it's no good. Doinked off the crossbar. Bills they'll stay 16-0 against the Chargers, and they start the second half off not looking good in LA. But on the Bills' first play of the second half, they throw an interception, which is exactly what the Chargers did to start the first half. So, can the Chargers pull off another miraculous comeback? I don't know. Well, so far it doesn't look like it on a 3rd and 16. But a complete dot is thrown, and he gets down to the 4 or the 3-yard line. And the Chargers in an extremely good position as they run the ball here. And they were the first team to score a rushing touchdown. Why not do it again? 16-8. And then the Bills, another dot thrown for them on their first play after that Chargers touchdown. And they are just, all these tackles are being missed. And it's about a 50-yard gain to right at their 26. Things are not looking up for the Chargers as the Bills get down to the 5 to end the third quarter off. And the Bills, the very next play, are going to score this touchdown. They're up 22-8. And it looks like the Chargers can't come back from this, but they end up throwing another interception, which makes it look like even more They're not going to come back from this. Bills are going to win this game 22-8. They're going to move on to face the Texans in the AFC final. Here is the updated bracket. And the Seahawks start off strong as they get a stiff arm that one Cowboys defender, and he's down to the end zone. And the Seahawks are going to be up 8-0 starting the second quarter. But the Cowboys strike back to start the second quarter off as a complete dime is thrown from the Cowboys quarterback. And he gets down. He's just making these guys miss. And he gets all the way inside of the 10. 63 yards on the play. And the Cowboys looking really, real good right now as on this play, they get in for the touchdown. And the Seahawks throw a costly interception with about 5 seconds left. The Cowboys will take it at the Seahawks 30. The field goal to take the lead at the half is going to be good. Cowboys up 11-8. And the Cowboys, they start the second half off, and they throw a deep bomb. And things are looking really good for the Cowboys, even after the Seahawks striked first. Cowboys are going to get a 48-yard gain right here. They're down to the 27. And on first and goal, the Cowboys are going to get in for the touchdown, and they're going to be up by 11 points. And the Seahawks end up getting this really good reception off as the receiver, he can't get tackled right now. And he's going to go all the way down to the 15-yard line where he dives for 55 yards. But then the Seahawks actually end up throwing an interception, which is going to be taken all the way back for the pick six. And Cowboys, they're going to win this game 27-8. They're going to move on to the next round to face either the Cardinals or the Packers, which is going to come up right after we see this touchdown scored by the Cowboys. They win. Here is the updated bracket. We start the game off with the Cardinals throwing an early touchdown, and they're going to get on the board first. The Packers end up throwing a dot on a 2-on-1, and he's going to make the guy miss, and Packers are going to tie this game up at 8. The Cardinals are going to attempt to get closer for a field goal, and that is exactly what they do. They go for the field goal with 5 seconds remaining to end the half off. They score 11-8 going into the half in Green Bay. Chance to take this lead right here. And on one of the best passes in the entire bracket, we see an incredible touchdown thrown here. And the Packers are going to take a 16-11 lead with 19 seconds left in the third. And the Cardinals are going to throw an interception, and the Packers are going to take it back to around the 33. And all the Packers got to do is run this timeout, and they move on to face the Cowboys. And then they end up throwing an interception, and the Cardinals now with the chance to get a touchdown here. And I'm not even going to cut any part of this drive. All right, so they get a short pass. It goes out of bounds. This is for the win, guys. They keep getting out of bounds here, which is really good for the Cardinals. This is for the win. Can they get in to the 30? Here we go. Another caught pass. They have to call a timeout because they couldn't get out of bounds. Almost in the red zone. Look at this clock management. He's in another 10 yards out of bounds. 9 seconds left. Caught again out of bounds. One last pass attempt. This is for the win. And it's good. It is good. The Cardinals are going to win this game 19-16 and play the Cowboys in the final in the NFC. At least that's what it looks like. But the Packers have a chance to return this for the touchdown. But they cannot do so. And the Cardinals are going to move on. Here is the updated bracket. And the Bills end up throwing this interception early on, and the Texans will take over around midfield. And on a 3rd and 16, the Texans turn it over on this interception caught by the Bills. And the Bills, they're going to end up throwing another interception back. And we've seen 3 interceptions in total already. And the first quarter hasn't even ended. And on the last play of the first quarter, the Texans are going to get this incredible playoff. and it's gonna go inside the red zone. Can that last guy catch up? No, it is gonna go for a touchdown, and the Texans are gonna lead 8-0. On 2nd and 16, the Bills throw an interception to the Texans, and Texans with excellent field position with only 40 seconds left in the second, and a chance for them to take a 16-0 lead going into the half, as they almost do so on this 26-yard gain. And on the very next play, they are able to get in for the touchdown. And the Bills, they get this pass off, and he dives right in time for the timeout, and he can now go for the field goal, and it is going to be good, 16-3 at the half. And the Texans are able to get this pass off. It's caught. It's going to go into the end zone, 24-3. The Bills, they're going to throw a prayer, and at the end of the fourth quarter, it's going to be 24-11 as the Bills score the touchdown on the last play of the game. Texans are moving on to the Super Bowl. Here's the updated bracket. And the Cowboys are going to pull off a monstrous play as one tackle is broken on the catch. The receiver is just way too fast. The DB, he just can't catch up. A 64-yard touchdown. Dallas is going to strike first. They're going to take the 6-0 lead. And the Cardinals receiver is able to break free as he is open for the touchdown. And the Cardinals are going to score, and they're going to win. They're going to lead this game 8-6. And the Cowboys, an open receiver, and it looks like he's going to go all the way. And another long touchdown for the Cowboys to end the first half off. And it'll be 14-8. And both of these teams just cannot stop scoring because the Cardinals are able to break free here. 22-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals are going to tie this game up at 14 as they miss the 2-point conversion. I honestly don't even know what's going on anymore at this point, because somehow, some way, this one Cowboys receiver just keeps outrunning everybody on these deep catches, and that is the Cowboys' third incredibly long touchdown, and the longest one with 72 yards yet. They're going to score this 2-point conversion. 22-14. Cardinals, they need to tie this game up here to start the fourth quarter in order to have a chance of making the Super Bowl and facing the Texans. And with 10 seconds left, the Cardinals are going to need to make something happen. The catch is made. He's tackled. 1 second left at the 10-yard line. One more attempt to tie this game up. And it's a touchdown. But they still do need the 2-point conversion. Can they get it and send this game to overtime? Yes, they can. 22-22 going into OT. And then we see the craziest play, I think, ever. Look at this. The Cowboys, they're going to get a pick six and move on to the Super Bowl to face the Texans. What a game. And that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know, this video, like, the first 3 parts, they were all uploaded, like, daily, and this one was just, like, a whole week later. But that was because CapCut wasn't working for the first couple of days. And then the past couple of days, I was thinking of posting it on New Year's Eve, but then I decided New Year's would probably be better. So I hope you guys are going to have a good 2025. Wishing everybody a good 2025. That's going to do it for today's video, part 4. Part 5 is going to be its own separate video, just a Super Bowl, Texans and Cowboys. Tune in, see who wins. And as always, it's your boy, Boymaster, and we're out.